if your GPA is below 2.0, welcome on guys, and it's the girl Sandrine, and I'm back again. OMG, so I'm back after almost 3 years off of YouTube. If you are long time subscriber and you see this video pop up, you'll be like, wait, good girl out channel again. Yes, woman come out again. So let me tell you what happened. So if you remember, when I actually started YouTube, I started YouTube back when there was literally no Jamaican reference of even, you know, having YouTube channels, except for Petite, Petite, Sue, and these people. Now everybody and them grandmother come out with YouTube channel because of COVID, because everybody have time on them. But here what, this channel is not about no vlog. Nah, darling, it's not gonna be about any vlogs, no vlog like them. They no challenge like them. This video is this channel is strictly going to be about, as I said, I even revamped my whole channel look, identity, picture, everything, because as I said before, I be a vlog out there, okay, but that's not gonna be a next vlog, not a pool and all them something there. So I'm actually choosing to share something that is very relative. So I wanted to share my experience about work and travel. So that is why I'm here. So I want to, because I realized a lot of person always ask me, Sandrine, yo, how you went on work and travel, you know, what's the process like, how did it go, and what did you do, how much it cost, and you know, you have to pay. So I was like, you know what, father girl, me, I'm gonna come back on YouTube and I'm just going to make a general video and just leave it out there, so as a reference point basically, so that when persons ask me, I can just tell them, say, yo, just go and watch this video on YouTube. I did a whole video on it, and it explains everything, the process, the do's and don'ts, and so people, me have some story for tell uno. So just stay tuned and just hear me have to say. See, the first thing, just do it. Just do it. Listen, if you say you're going to go and work and travel, and I know that many persons don't do it because they're like, yo, this is America, like, yo, this is foreign, like, you know, how can I go here, you know, and all of these things, nobody in my family ever went before, and all of that and so forth. Just go with it. Just don't think about it. Just go. The second thing is go with a friend. It's always good when you have company, so that you are not alone, you know, when that time comes for you to leave, you actually have somebody to rely on, somebody, you know, who you can talk to and so forth. So go with a friend, go with somebody that you know that you can lean on me and I can lean on you, because chances are when you are when you are a first time work and travel student, you are going to encounter students who are there before, and when you go by yourself, you kind of feel left out sometimes. I know I felt left out sometime in my first year, not because you know, the girls weren't nice at first. They were all my roommates were the best. My roommates, my first work and travel roommate, they were the best. But you know, sometimes you want a little company and so forth. But anyways, I'll talk about more about that down in the video. So the next thing I want to stop saying I'm Sandrine. Anyways, so next thing, check out more than one agencies. More than one agency because you want to, you know, compare the prices, and more than one agency because a next trick you need to know is find out what each agency offer to their returning students, because you know, you have some agency, I know that the agency that I went with, when we were returning and if we wanted to come back up again with them, they had an early bird special, so we could actually pay like this ridiculous discounted amount to go up back. My first year that I went on work and travel, I paid 1,400. My second time that I went, I paid 800 US dollars, and that was because I caught the early bird special that my company was offering. So make sure you know the ins and outs of your company. How do they treat their returning students? Next thing too, if you don't have the money up front, see if you can find a loan agency. Now this should actually be the second thing, but see if you can find a loan agency. I'm going to list the main loan agency that I know right here. If you don't see it right here on the screen, it is down in the description box below. find a loan agency that will offer you the loan to go and work and travel. No, let me tell you, when you're going to these work and travel loan agencies, you normally have to have a guarantor. So if you're a student loan student, you know what a guarantor is. You know that you have to have somebody. So let me just clarify, unlike student loan where you actually pay as you start working, these loan agencies start pay as you get the money, sometimes a month after. Who will basically start pay the debt for you same time. Let me just tell you right now, because I don't want you to go later and then go back up and be like, oh, I have to start pay back. Yeah, you have to start pay back initially. Some of them will give you like a month. And what type of loans they give you after, if you get the loan this month, you have to start paying back the other month. So yeah. So find people in your life that you know. You can tell them, say, yo, you can start pay back this loan for me until I start get the money, or whatever the case may be, and so forth. So find a loan agency and find credible people in your family, in your friends list, or whatever the case may be, where you know you can say to them, say, all right, then can I, ask you to pay this loan for me until I go and work and travel? I will send you back the money, and so forth. So find persons like those. If you don't have a person like that in your life, see if you can ask around family members. See if somebody can chip in a $50 US here. I promise you, on work and travel, every mickle make a muckle. Alright, so the next thing is that you want to also, when you're choosing your jobs, when you finally confirm that you're going with this agency, when you're choosing your jobs, do not choose the jobs. I know it is hard to say this and to do this, but because you're a first time, especially as a first timer, this video is for first timer. Okay, I know it is going to be hard to get the jobs that are paying like more than $11 or $12 an hour, because chances are, because you're a first timer, you are not the first person to do work and travel. You have students before you, returners, and so those returners will choose the best job, and more than likely the company will give those returners the best choices because they have been with them before. First come, first serve. So them are gonna give them the top tier, them are gonna give them the plates, them are gonna give them the best job them, so them are gonna give you what is left. Sometimes, I'm not saying this for every company, because some people actually have conscience and balance it out and say, okay, then probably only a certain amount of returners can go back here, or whatever the case may be. But then again, if you're bad people, if you negotiate your terms, so make them know, so yo, may I go back to the same place, or may I go back. Anyways, so after you choose your place and you feel comfortable with the place, look at the per hour that they're choosing. Now, the thing I want to tell you that not because an agency says $9 per hour mean that, all right, yeah, that's a little bit of money. I mean, if you're converting it to Jamaican same time, or if you're converting it to US then same time, but you have other opportunities of getting a second job elsewhere, and they don't have to pay you $9 an hour. So even though your main job is paying you $9 an hour, you can go somewhere else and get paid more, so don't fret that. Just go to the state and see what you can work and flip and all of that. The next thing also, so I told you about choosing the jobs and so forth. Yeah, the next thing, people please. You see, if I go and work and travel, let me tell you something. If you found your job and you say yes, you're going on work and travel, and this is the most important tip, and oh my god, I'm preaching to you people like I'm even better, but let me tell you, because it really helps. This tip, it really helps. When you found everything and you found your job, you found, yeah, may I go with she and so. Let me tell you something. Get your documents together as quickly as possible. Those documents, your school transcript, your status letter, your resume, depending on the agency that you're using, your resume, your sign, all the documents, and just bring them in quick, no man. Don't stop lag them behind. Just get everything together. Just get them together and just send them in. The earlier you send in your documents is the quicker time the company has all your information so that they can process your DS. When you have your DS, that is when you can start to book your visa. And next thing, you don't have to book your embassy day. Your company can actually do that for you if you're a first timer, but if you want to go ahead and do it yourself, you can do that. Your embassy day, basically, yes, to go embassy and so on, see if you can get like a visa and so just send in all them documents and stop wait. You get me? I said the next thing too, after you send in the documents, pressure your company about your DS, because some of these companies, and especially let me not put my company on blast, but Some of them liked, and I understand that you want to order and you want to get a certain amount of DS in bulk, but sometimes, you know, why y'all wait? Why y'all use, you know, me sending my documents from September because I'm that eager and I'm interested and I'm responsible. And some people not sending them documents until we are December, and you go wait until they send in their documents before you can send up my thing to be processed for me to get my DS. Come on, foolishness. Tell your company so you want your DS immediately. Well, of course, you know, I can get it immediately, and of course you can't boss them up because at the end of the day, them do the thing. But I mean, pull look at urgency upon them step. Call them 24/7. I say you just call them. You just call them. You know, let them know that you are serious about this thing, you know. Tell them to get your DS rolling. Now your DS is the number, because it is form, but then one bag of writing upon that. But then there's a number that comes with it. That is the number that you will need to go to the US Embassy. That is the number that when you reach the immigration, they will put in the system. That number is live. Don't make nobody look on it. Don't show nobody this number on them something. That number is live. Okay, bro? So once you get a number, then you can now apply for your embassy date and so forth. Next tip, when you are going to the embassy. For the persons who are watching this video, and your school requires you to wear a uniform, wear your uniform to the embassy. What Sandrine say, wear your uniform to the embassy. I could have even on a Sunday, which I don't, they have Sunday. They have Sunday? Well, I don't know. Listen, take it from me, Sandrine, big head bud. If your school wear uniform, I mean, I pressure this in your system. Wear your uniform, because let me tell you something. So the last time I went, even though I'm on the process of going now this year, last time I went to the embassy, that was in 2019, and you know, that year a lot of fraud came out about students on, students claiming that they're in university and they weren't in university and all of that. And so a lot of people were denied and so forth, and they didn't get to go up and all of that because the fraud cases. And you really had people, why you try trick foreign? Why are you trying to trick America, bro? So you're not go college and you still got the people at embassy and come talk about say use a J1. Use a liar. Use a liar. Liar. Stop it. Because you only make it bad for we who they behind you. So story time, you know what? I'm going to leave that for a story time. The year that I went, and 2019, I went to the US Embassy without my uniform because I was Holy Thursday, and I thought that I didn't. Honest to God, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, Holy Thursday, I'm not wearing a uniform, go for no embassy visit. Everybody go see me and be like, what should I do in a uniform? And this is what I was thinking in my head. So I never wear my uniform. Go. And let me tell you something. You see, when the consulate, consular, whatever the title is, consular, when she got my documents and she was, listen. They said, anyways, that's a story time for a different time. And so I'm going to say this last thing. And so if you want me to do that story time, you know what? I'm going to record that story time, okay? I'm going to record that story time and just post it as a next video, but I'm not going to do it here. And because I want this 10 minutes and less. Okay, this is the last tip. If your GPA is below 2.0, don't even consider and talk about say you want to go on nowhere can travel. Sir, LR, please go and get your grades up before you even consider say you want to go on a not work and travel. Which embassy you going with GPA below 2.0? Sir, which visa you going for? I must say what you want to go. I couldn't good up find you want to go because they are going to check your GPA. They are going to check your transcript, and they're going to look at your GPA. And if your GPA is below 2.0, you are going to get denied. Boom. So anyways, thank you guys for watching that story. Well, it was story time. I tuned every story time. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching that tips and pro about Jamaican J1 travel. I don't know how many times it is, but thank you guys for watching. I'm going to do the story time immediately after this. It's just to comment on one video too long. And I'm going to try and make all my videos below 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, share that video. Send this video to your friends, friends. Tell everybody about this video. Everybody who you know is in college and wants to go and work and travel, send this video to them and tell them, so listen, this girl have some real, some serious some serious tips to share with anybody who wants to go and work and travel. Okay, peace. It's your girl Sandrine.